Well, hey YouTube, welcome back my friends once again to Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango W3CT, your good old friend Jack. This is my ham radio journey. Today in this video, I'm going to introduce a new product for myself, and this is going to be a backup product as well as a POTA product. So I have two plans or two applications for this actual product that I just purchased from DX Engineering. So guys, let's go ahead and get started and talk about this new product, what it is, and have a look at it. I'm sure you've seen it before, but let's look at it under my light. And we'll talk about that right after this. Okay guys, well here is the package, and I'm pretty excited about this. It's something I've talked about on this show before, and something I've discussed with quite a few people. It was just something that, I've been thinking about purchasing, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go ahead, spend some of my hard-earned money, right? Not that our money doesn't have enough places to go these days, but I figure I would purchase this. And again, this is going to be for the field, for doing POTAs, and it's also going to be for a backup for here at home. Okay, I think it's a good idea. Everybody I talk to has a backup one of these at home, so if you can do it, it's always a good idea. And I know I have the, well, we'll talk about that. Okay, so what did I purchase? Well, let's go ahead and just open it up. We're not going to take any more time here, and you can probably already see there from the writing on it. Don't click off now. Be like, hey, Jack, no, I've seen that before. And I'm sure you have. Let's actually get this out of here. I have to move the camera back here a little bit, because I'm a little bit stuck in here. All right. So obviously, you can see now what I purchased was is a Yaesu FT891. Now you might say, Jack, you have the G90 as a great backup radio, and you're right. It is a great backup radio. I love my G90. I also have the QMX that I've used at home, so that's been working out rather well too. But I wanted to have a backup 100 watt radio for at home, okay? Especially when I'm doing contesting, whatever. If anything would happen to the Icon 7300, which I absolutely love that radio, I'll have another radio that wasn't as expensive as the Icon 7300. I was planning on doing some head-to-heads with this, so we're going to be seeing some head-to-head with this and the G90. They kind of compare, like, what I like about one, what I like about the other, and so forth and so on. Okay, and if you've seen this radio, so there's no sense like bringing it out and saying, oh, this is what it is and this is everything here. But as you see, I haven't even opened the box yet. So it's been here for about a week, maybe a week and a half. I just haven't had time to sit down. So, but here's the box. There's the warranty card. I did also, and I would recommend, DX Engineering now has extended warranties through DX Engineering. So once your limited warranty is up, this warranty here looks like it's good for, it doesn't say, I'm going to have to go on their website and see maybe. I didn't bring my glasses up here. But anyway, so DX Engineering's extended warranties, which I don't usually recommend extended warranties on things I purchase. But on something like this, it's good to have, because you just don't know when something's going to go wrong with it. And, they'll take care of you and replace it if they have to. So, all right, but it does come with a warranty, and the DX Engineering warranty starts after your company warranty, okay? After that warranty actually expires, then their warranty will pick up and start. So it doesn't work like a lot of the companies when you buy a warranty. What happens is the warranty starts the day that you actually receive the equipment. Theirs does not work this way. It's extended, so it's after the manufacturer warranty. Alright guys, so probably the next part of this video you'll see is this radio actually out in the field. That's probably the next part you're going to see. I plan on taking it out for a POTA, hopefully this weekend. So if I can figure it out. I've been watching a lot of videos, so I think I have a lot of it figured out already. But who knows, right? But hey, there is, and I know a lot of us hams don't read them. There is obviously the handy dandy manual. Alright guys, so let's go and ready? We'll snap and we'll be somewhere else. Here we go. Alright guys, today is the maiden voyage with the new Yaesu 891. Well, new to me, right? I mean, I bought it new, don't get me wrong, but I understand it's an older technology radio. So I didn't have room in my hard case, so I put it in here. I see a lot of guys using backpacks. So I put everything in this backpack this morning. And yeah, so we're gonna get it set up. All right. The huge humongous power cord. That thing will handle like 15 gigawatts. Pretty big power cord there, let me tell you what. Yeah, so I can tell you guys, if you buy an 891, I'm going to give you a word of advice, okay? Not that I know much about the radio at all. My word of advice for you, if you buy this 891, look at that bubble wrap, huh? Nice. Make sure, I hooked it up at home and worked a lot of the kinks out of it, okay? If you can see here, I put the side rails on. So I got those from X10. Okay, I purchased all those. I purchased the radio too, so just so you know. But yeah, I had to work some of the kinks out at home first to get it ready for the field. I'm glad I did. I usually just, when I brought my G90 out here, it wouldn't key for the longest time. I was sending the CQs out on sideman, so there you go. But hey, you know how that works out. All right, so you've obviously seen 891s before, yeah? You've never seen me with one here, but let me just see where my other camera's focusing or pointing. Let's see where we're at here. Kind of can see my maiden, my first ever POTA. And if you see my other video with the new radio oddity antenna, I forgot batteries for my keyboard. So, but I'll wing it. Hopefully the antenna is tuned well enough. Oh, I guess I better go get a battery, huh? That's pretty important. Batteries are really important when you're working radio. All right. Let me see. So today, just to prove I can do it, and I brought my voltmeter with me too, my multimeter. Today we're going to be using a Life Pro 4 6 amp hour. Now you're saying, Jack, 6 amp hour for that radio, that's going to crush it. That's what, guys, I experiment. I'm experimenting. I bought a 20 amp hour. It's in the car, so I have it. So it's there if I need it. I also have another 6 hour in the car. So I got both. Again, like tradition has shown, I'm not going to show you my full activation. I don't like to do those. I mean, I love watching them, but I don't really do them. My main thing is, can I activate the new radio? I also brought the QMX with me just in case. Yeah, these wires are like humongous. And we'll see, I'm running 50 watts through this radio. Okay, relays just clicked, so I know everything's working so far. All right, I'll be logging on my phone today. And since I tested this radio at home with this paddle, This is the one I showed in a couple videos ago. The CW Pro. Okay, let's put that in there. All right. Turn the radio on, see if we hear anything. Okay, pushing 50 watts. Well, hearing things. All right, let's see where we're at. See what band this is on. No, CW, band, 40 meters. Okay, 36 somebody's on. 41. 41. Let's go to 42 and try. Hopefully we can rustle some people up this morning. Hearing people. But I want to get started because I want to make sure I can activate today. I might go up a little bit more. Let's go to 42. All right, so I'm going to be on 42 here. 7.042, I should say, to be correct, right? 7.042. And I'm going to have to log with my phone. 7.042. 40 meters, good. Okay, let's self-spot here. CW. Before I self-spot, I think what I'm going to do, what I'm going to try here. Okay, it won't go away now. I'm going to try to call CQ and see if I can't rustle up anybody. There's somebody really close right there. See if there's anybody on 43. There is. That's pretty high. Go back down. A lot of guys POTA, and this is a POTA weekend, I understand. 37 should be open. Tighten the filter up. No, he's not hearing me. All right. Cut my filter down to width down to 500 and see if I can't find a clear spot. He sounds good, but he's not hearing me. Hopefully I can get out this morning. All right, guys. I'll let you know how it goes here. I'm not going to keep running film here. and do a lot of editing. So yeah, let me just run through this and see if I can't find somewhere to call CQ. Well, guys, the radio is working exquisitely. It's really, really, really good. A couple things I gotta work on. I have to get my side tone up a little bit. I think the side tone's a little low. The auto keyer is working perfectly, so that's a golden for sure. Make sure I am recording here. Looks like I am. Yeah. But I got my first 10 QSOs in 10 minutes, so it's working fine. Yeah, I gotta find the side tone here. I'll venture out here into the menus here in a minute and look for that. And I didn't bring my glasses. Everybody says the screen's pretty large. Not for my eyes. But you know what? It's bigger than the G90. Alright. Alright, guys, that's a wrap. We're going to call QRT. Clear the channel. All right, let the radio cool off. All right, very successful this morning. That's 20 calls in, we'll call it 30 minutes. See if I can't see my lovely face over here. I gotta get some batteries out of the car for the camera. Yeah, guys, so the 891 works great. Like I said, I purchased it with my own money. It's something I've been wanting for a while because now I have a QRP rig. I got my QMX, my 5 watt rig. I got the G90, which is 20 watts. And now, obviously, I have the Yaesu 891, which I can run to 100 watts, but I ran it at 50 watts today, and it runs just fine on CW. So CW doesn't take a whole lot of kick, but that was a little bit extra kick today. So a couple Canadian stations in there, Texas. So I did pretty good. Here's a picture of today's map right here, just to show you how well it did. I'm impressed with it. There's a couple things like the side tone I got to fix. Basically, that's it, side tone. I'm going to get the side tone up a little bit more. The volume doesn't seem to go very high. I'm going to have to see if there's a setting, maybe it's like topped out at a certain level. So I'm going to see if there's a setting I can adjust so I can raise the volume a little bit more. But guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was, if not educational, it was at least fun, something to do. I just wanted to introduce you to my new radio, to me, the Yaesu 891. So I enjoy using it. And again, I used it with a 6 amp hour battery. And at the end of this, I will put right here. All right, guys, if you can see this, after, I would say, 40 total minutes of that radio being on, 30 minutes at 50 watts. I just wanted to put this in the video anyway. 12.86 volts still on my 6 amp hour battery. So I'm going to use this battery one day when I can come out here when it's not going to rain and try to run it. I've actually depleted this battery before on the G90. That's why I carry 2 of them now. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that you can run an 891 with a 6 amp hour battery. All right, that's it. Guys, thank you for watching this edition of My Ham Radio Journey. I am Whiskey 3 Charlie Tango, W3CT, your good old friend Jack, 73s. I hope to catch you on the airways. Enjoy your radios, have fun, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now, everybody.